Alright, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Reed. Today, as you can see, we're on Pensacola Beach, Florida, doing some pompano fishing. What I've got here today is a double drop pompano rig. Got some floats right there with shrimp and fish bites. And then on this one, we got sand flea and a fish bite with a 4-ounce Sputnik weight. If y'all can tell, it's pretty rough today, so gonna need a lot of weight with the Sputnik. Let's go ahead and get this first bait out here. Just got out here. It's about 7:30. We're gonna try to get on a hot pompano bite. Let's see if they're around. All right, got the first bait out. We're gonna go ahead and rig up a couple more rods, throw some baits out, set the spikes up, get everything going. I'll catch up to y'all in a little bit. Second rod going out, same setup, double drop pompano rig. This one we have a 3-ounce weight. I'm hopeful it'll be enough to hold. It's a little rougher than I thought it'd be this morning. Not much wind, so I figured it'd be a little calmer, but it's all right. Nothing we haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead and throw this bait out. Y'all might have noticed, but I didn't throw these baits out super far. The bottom fishing is a spot where the trough runs in a little closer, so I wouldn't have to cast out so far, especially on rough mornings like this. It's a little harder to get your baits out there because you can't walk, which is where the pompano like to run. But as always with pompano fishing, you pretty much just got to move your baits around, find out where they're at, if they're there, if they're biting. Super hit or miss with pompano, I found, but we're just gonna wait it out, see if we can't get some. Might have a hit down here on the end, I can't tell. Super rough, so it's hard to tell what's a bite and what's a big wave, but it seems like it was just a big wave. Lots of grass in the water this morning. I wasn't expecting that this early in the year. Lots of grass. That was the Blue Angels. They fly by here, I think it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and they return home on Sundays or something like that. Not completely sure, but it's pretty cool. We see them around here quite often. Can't tell if that's a bite or not. Nope, no bite. That's a hit. There we go. There's a fish. Oh, I think he just came off. There we go, fish on. Good fish. There we go. It's fighting hard out there. Let's see what we got. I just cast this one back out after reeling in and checking it the first time. There we go, good pompano. Good pompano. There we go. I was worried it was gonna be a little too rough, but here we go, we just got here. That one did go slack for a second, so I'm not sure if it has a fish too, but I'll go ahead and show y'all real quick just in case I drop them, but there we go, first pompano of the day. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go ahead and get a measurement on him. He's gonna be 13 to the fork, so well over legal. I'm gonna rinse him off, show the camera again. There we go. And we're actually gonna bring this guy down there to one of those fishermen. I'm not keeping today. Pompano are great eating, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I'm just not eating today, so we're gonna give him away. If y'all are keeping out, y'all can have all the fish I catch today.
I've had nothing but grass luck today.
Yeah, I just hate putting them back. I know how good they are. Hopefully next time I see you, I'll bring you a couple more. We're gonna go ahead and check this other rod first because it did go completely slack. This line had swam all the way to the side, so something had it for sure. All right, currently untangling this one because that last pompano got us in a mangled mess, but whew, I'm out of breath. I just ran up and down the beach. All right, like I was saying, I just got this untangled. That last pompano absolutely wrecked this rig, so I had to do some work on it, but hopefully we're good now. we're gonna rebait this one, get it back out. We were able to give that pompano away. He said he's keeping today. So hopefully we can catch a few more and give out to him. Should go ahead and give away all the fish we catch today. With that last pompano, I would have liked to be able to see which bait he ate, but by the time I got him ashore, both baits were missing as well as tangled in a big mess. So I couldn't tell which was top, which was bottom, and which one he ate. So I'm just running sand fleas and shrimp at the same time. But a lot of mornings with pompano, they're either gonna pick one or the other unless the bite is just absolutely on fire. So we got our baits back out, both with a sand flea and a shrimp, as well as fish gum. Now we're gonna throw around the spoon right here, because a lot of times on mornings like this, you can find some predatory fish in the surf that'll absolutely go nuts over this spoon. So we got some 50-pound leader as well as a 1-ounce casting spoon, and we're gonna see if we can't get some other fish. The bite's good. The one time I was able to get baits to stay out there for more than a couple minutes, we were able to catch one. So if I can get them out there good and get them to stay, we might have some luck. Looks like the water may be calming down just a little bit. The sun came out. You can definitely see the water clarity is not bad. So it's really just about if we can get our baits to stay out there. Look at this guy. He's brave out there on his little boat. I can tell you who would not be out there in these conditions right now. That's me. I mean, that's a small boat, and it's not exactly a calm day today. This one seems like it may have something on there. Not really feeling anything. That doesn't mean there's not something on there, but alright, well, not really too sure how that happened, but I just caught someone else's rig tied up with a bunch of grass. I'm glad I didn't get hooked, but there's a rig in there somewhere. It's pretty gross. Oh, pretty sure that was a bite down here. Oh, there we go. That was a bite. That whole time I was picking off grass, and sure enough, I had a fish on. I had thought I saw that rod get hit, but I just couldn't tell because obviously all morning it's just been rough. All right, finally able to get second pompano of the day. We're gonna throw him on the measuring board. I'm not sure if he's legal. He is bleeding a little. I'm really hoping he makes the legal limit. I only have to be 11. He looks like he's right there. I did rip open my hand on the hook while I was trying to get it out because he flopped around and threw it right in my hand, but nothing I haven't had it happen before. But there we go, second pompano of the day. If he'd sit still, I'd show the camera. Another beautiful one. Let's get a measurement on him. All right, luckily he is legal. He's 12 to the fork. He's bleeding pretty bad, obviously. So, but 12 inches, he's an inch over keeper. We're gonna go ahead and give him to the guy down there again. But yeah, another legal one. Shaping up to be not a bad day. It's a little tough, like I said, keeping baits out there. It's not the waves, it's the current. It's just kind of ripping these Sputniks up out the sand. But if we can get them in there for just a second, the bite is hot. All right, it looks like those guys down there are packing up to leave, so I'm gonna go run them this pompano real fast. One more. Really? Well, yeah, the grass is terrible. I can't get baits to stay out. Yeah. But if they can stay out there for like 2 minutes, I can get one.
Yeah, what we're trying to do about literally this one on the end, went across and got tangled up on every one of my lines.
Yeah, that's why I'm only using 2 rods. The current and the waves are just bad today in the grass.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the pier, cast it, get a couple spins back. We'll there.
Well, good luck, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy them.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one. I'm sure y'all saw, but if you didn't, that last that last pompano I caught, I reeled it halfway in. I didn't know it was there, but I reeled it halfway in. And I just set the rod down, started picking grass off the line. Just kept reeling it in. I couldn't even feel it because, like I said, this current and waves are just horrendous today. So I got really lucky that fish stayed on there because there was no tension on that hook. Other than, I mean, I think maybe the current saved me because it was just keeping pressure on it. But like I said, super lucky catch. I guess I need to treat every rod like I have a fish on from now on because I guess I could. I mean, but yeah, it looks like it's calming down a little bit. The wind has died down. It's super hot today. Yeah, we're just gonna keep fishing. We've got fresh baits out. We're gonna see if we can't get a couple more. It is gonna be strictly catch and release from now on because our people we were donating to decided to leave. They said everyone down there, they said it's not catching anything, but I made the walk down here to where I could find this deeper water, and it was apparently worth it because there were guys down there with 7 and 8 rods out. They said they weren't catching anything, so makes me feel a little better about myself making this walk. And I'm not the most experienced pompano fisherman, so I always question myself if I'm doing it right, if there's stuff I also need to be doing, but apparently I'm doing something right.
Pompano today?
2 so far. Thank you.